Last night, I found a cockroach in my bathroom. It darted out of some hidden corner I didn't even know existed, scurried fast across the floor, and made a beeline for a dark crack. I didn't give him a chance. I stepped down, then I sprayed insecticide. To make sure it wouldn't crawl back out, I wrapped it in a wet wipe and tossed it in the trash. After that, I sprayed more bug spray all over the bathroom. Finally, I mixed disinfectant with water and scrubbed every inch of the floor it had crossed. Before I left home this morning, I even placed cockroach bait in every room corner. Looking back, this whole battle lasted only a few minutes for me. But if you see things from that cockroach's point of view, that was probably its last desperate run for life. Here's the fun part. Rewind tens of millions, even hundreds of millions of years, and you'll realize that tiny bug I met last night wasn't some random stranger crashing into our modern world. Its ancestors roamed this planet long before humans showed up. Way before dinosaurs ruled the land, roach-like critters were already crawling through dark nooks on Earth. When we think of cockroaches today, only a handful of words pop into our heads. Dirty, gross, impossible to kill. But let's set aside those icky feelings for a second. Cockroaches are actually incredibly amazing creatures. Their family tree is unbelievably ancient. Early roach relatives first appeared back in the Carboniferous period. That world was nothing like ours. The air held way more oxygen. Giant ferns stretched across vast lands, and weird, enormous bugs ruled the swampy forests. No cities, no bathrooms, no humans. Definitely no one chasing them around with slippers. Back then, those ancient roach cousins already figured out a shockingly successful survival playbook. They didn't need to be top predators. They didn't grow to gigantic sizes. They had no razor sharp fangs. Their whole game plan was simple: find food, find water, hide, and stay alive. Sounds super boring, right? But across Earth's history, surviving one single day is easy. Sticking around for hundreds of millions of years? That's the real challenge. Earth kept flipping the script over and over. Climate shifted, forests died, oceans rose and fell, continents drifted apart. New species popped up. Dinosaurs arrived and dominated the planet for more than 100 million years. Then came the apocalypse. Around 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid slammed into Earth. Non-bird dinosaurs vanished. Countless plants and animals died off alongside them. But many roach relatives lived to see another day. And here's a common myth we need to bust. Cockroaches aren't invincible superheroes that survive every disaster thanks to some unbreakable superpower. Their real superpower is adaptability. Small bodies mean they barely need food. Flat bodies let them squeeze into tiny cracks. Most are total omnivores. They can eat almost anything. They reproduce quickly, and they know how to shelter themselves when times get rough. They never tried to conquer the whole planet. Whenever the world changed, they just hunted for the next safe spot to survive. This strategy still works perfectly for them today. Modern cockroaches have even discovered a brand new habitat their ancient ancestors could never imagine: human homes. We build huge cities, packed with underground pipes, wall gaps, kitchens full of food, bathrooms with running water, trash cans stuffed with edible scraps. What we call modern civilization is basically a massive, man-made ecosystem for cockroaches. They don't need to trek through wild forests or hunt prey. They just crawl along baseboards and find meals and water easily. Our leftover food is their free dinner. There's a funny irony here. We always say cockroaches break into our world. But flip it around. Maybe we built a world tailor-made for cockroaches to thrive. In Chinese, cockroaches have a famous nickname, Xiaochang, or Little Strong, from pop culture. It stands for their legendary stubborn will to live. We've all seen it. You swat one, it bolts. You spray bug spray, it hides. You think it's dead, yet it creeps out again the next night from some secret hideout. Let's be honest, cockroaches aren't unbeatable like urban legends claim. They die. Insecticide kills them. Extreme heat, freezing cold, no water or food will finish them off too. The truly mind-blowing thing isn't how hard it is to kill a single roach, it's how this entire lineage kept adapting again and again for hundreds of millions of years. Picture this. Hundreds of millions of years ago, an ancient roach-like bug hides under fallen leaves in a primeval forest. It has no clue dinosaurs are coming. It has never heard of marine reptiles or giant mammals. It could never guess that one day a species would build cities, invent cars and the internet. It just lives, looks for food, drinks water, runs from hunters, reproduces, dies, generation after generation. No history books write about them. No monuments honor them. They're not the rock stars paleontologists love to study, but they've always been here. Earth's rulers came and went. The cockroaches stayed tucked away in the corners. All the way until last night. A cockroach scurried out of a crack in my bathroom and I stepped on it. To me, it was just a tiny, annoying daily hassle. But stretch out the timeline far enough, and the whole moment gets weird. Just last night, I crossed paths with a life lineage far older than all human history. Its ancestors witnessed ancient swamp forests. They existed before dinosaurs took over. They survived mass extinctions that wiped out global ecosystems. And it didn't perish in some epic, world ending catastrophe. It died on my bathroom floor under my slipper. It sounds almost absurd, but that's the best part of the cockroach story. They have never been the main characters of Earth's history. No blockbuster movies celebrate cockroaches. Museums don't place them next to T-Rex skeletons to wow visitors. But after every giant beast faded away, cockroaches remained. They never won control of the world. They just never left it. So next time you spot a cockroach in your house, pause for one quick second. Of course, after pausing, feel free to swat it. To us, it's an unwanted pest sneaking indoors. But from the viewpoint of deep time, you're staring at one of Earth's oldest survivors. It's been waiting here for hundreds of millions of years. It watched dinosaurs arrive, then watched them disappear. It waited for humans to evolve, and finally, it waited for you.